Hello, users, and welcome to another episodic installation of Above It All, the series in which I gift you with my beautiful intellect. So we have Bernard Sanders here doing a nice interview, and I've seen this clip floating around. This is in regards to why rich people have student loan debt. So why you really want the rich kid to go to college too? That's stupid crap, Like, it's so stupid. And Bernard brilliantly, and again, of course, Bernard's the greatest human on planet Earth. Like, we all know that. Literally the reincarnation of Jesus Christ. I'm not even Christian. I don't even believe in Jesus Christ. So he is the reincarnation or just the incarnation, because it can't be reincarnation if Jesus doesn't exist. But, I'm leaving my tables out there. My tables are open. So let's see how Bernard responds.
I want to ask you about one of the positions you've taken that people bring up often. Voters in New Hampshire brought it up. You want to essentially cancel student loans for
Student debt, yeah.
Student debt for college students. This is not only going to benefit needy students, it's also going to benefit people who would go on to careers where they can afford to pay those loans back. I heard voters were asking me in a number of settings in New Hampshire, this doesn't seem fair. Why spend government money for people who could afford to pay back those loans?
Those people who can afford to pay them back under my wealth tax and tax plan will certainly be paying their fair share of taxes.
Real quick, perfect way to start that. Perfect, because people keep pretending it's like, well, I pay my way, but like you're not, like, if you're wealthy and you have like $200,000 in debt and you make like 600 grand a year, you're going to be paying that money back in some form or fashion regardless under the wealth tax plan. So it's not like it's a huge deal if we're giving you that $200,000 loan break. You know what I mean? Brilliant way to start this. Absolutely.
Judy, we live at a time of massive income and wealth inequality. And we also live at a time where every bloody program is enormously complicated. It's not just healthcare, which is driving people crazy. It is filling out forms. My income went up. I'm not eligible anymore. My income went down. I can do this. What I want to do and what I believe is universal.
One thing that I've had personal experience with is, a lot of social welfare programs will just cut you off randomly, and you have to like go back and, like, for example, if food stamps cuts you off, because Trump has been making it so that if you have food stamps you get cut off every 16 fucking days. So you have to go back and you have to waste like 7 hours of your day like in line. Well, not usually 7 hours. The longest I've ever had to wait at a government building was 5 hours. But like either way, that's 5 hours of what could be productive time, or I can just be watching fucking cartoons and like smoking weed or something. But why should I have to waste 5 hours on something that I believe to be a human right? And that's what's really important here. Not to mention how much money we waste on bureaucracy. Like, people having to build systems to shuffle thousands of people in their offices every day. Like, what kind of, like, what value, what intrinsic value is gained by having a bureaucrat? Like, you ever talk to these people? If you've ever gone like through any government services, you've probably had to talk to like one person for like an interview or something to make sure you're a real human, and they just seem like they have the most depressing job. You know what I mean? You just have to talk to people that are poor, probably really scared, probably like they don't know what they're doing, they don't like being where they are right now, and you just have to do that all day every day, when instead take that bureaucratic job and just like move that over into something productive. Like, someone, instead of interviewing poor people and whether or not they deserve food stamps, you can take that same energy and effort into, I don't know, developing more plans to get more people covered by more things, or like, there's so many. It's just wasted time and energy, and the human energy that's being wasted, in my opinion, is the biggest crime. Like, we have one life. We should not waste it sitting in a fucking crabby office just doing nothing, literally nothing. Like, if you work in a government industry like this, like, you are doing literally nothing. Like, janitors are more of a valuable job. Like, as far as intrinsic value, being a fucking fry cook is more valuable than being a government bureaucrat. So that's why this shit is so important.
Programs. The reason Social Security has been so popular over the years, you know what? Billionaires like Donald Trump get their Social Security check. Mike Bloomberg gets a Social Security check. Doesn't mean much to them. The way you deal with social programs, in my view, is make them universal, and then you have the wealthy start paying their fair share of taxes to pay for them. That is simpler, that is less complicated.
Exactly, exactly, exactly. There is a story that came out that we waste 1/3 of healthcare spending is wasted on the bureaucracy of filing forms. Oh, does your insurance cover this? Well, let me go file to them. Let me wait for a response. Let me fax my fucking foot. Let me fucking do this. Oh, I gotta sign this form. You gotta mail this back. You gotta mail this out. You gotta mail this to this person. You gotta mail it to that person. Then they gotta mail it to me, and then I gotta place a stamp on it, and then they gotta mail it to, like, it's what a waste of fucking time. What a waste of money. What a waste of energy. Nobody needs that shit. Healthcare, free at the point of service. That's how it should be. That's how it works in so many different places. Let's just do it here. It's not hard, and it saves money, and it makes everyone feel better. When you don't have to have a shitty job. When you don't have to worry about, oh no, I fell down the stairs. Now my entire life is ruined. Like, oh no, I fucking... Like imagine that. Like, oh, a one small mistake, like insignificant. Oh, I broke my finger. Well, what if you work at a job where you need that finger? Well, now you lose that job, and now you lose your money, and now you lose your house, and like, why the like, what a stupid fucking, what a dumb economy the United States has. Fucking capitalism, my asshole. What a stupid fucking crock of shit. Seriously, what a stupid fucking crock. Like, whoever came up with this capitalism shit, like, what the fuck? What a dumbass. Could you imagine? Like, it is 2020. It's not 2001. It's not like 1963. It's like, can you imagine being like, oh, I love free markets and I love capitalism and like could you imagine like being that much of a fucking brain dead moron? Oh God, so stupid, so stupid. Oh my Jesus Christ. I love Bernard.